Hello, everyone. We're finally live. Harry from Spurs TV back with Eugen again. How you doing, Eugen?
Yeah. You're not that late today, right? So just 5 minutes.
No.
Mate,
last
right?
week
Yeah, last week was terrible. I know. The guys, don't worry, right? The FIFA World Cup draw is on at the moment. Whether we're distracted or not, I'm not sure, right? So it's Spurs again. Let's start the show. Let's get the ball rolling.
Exciting stuff.
Yay.
We did actually a good result this week, I think. Newcastle. Let's talk about the game. So, what do you think of the game overall?
To tell the truth, right?
And who he picked as well was interesting. Yeah.
Sorry?
And who he picked as well was interesting.
Mm-hmm. What did I say last week?
Who he picked?
What do you mean, who did I pick? To win?
Who did he pick? No, the lineup.
To tell the truth, I don't give a shit about lineup anymore, right? It was a mixed match again, right? It was, I think, Porro, Romero, Danso, and Udogi, right? Then in midfield were the youngsters, if I'm not mistaken. Paulinia, Star, and Bogey. And Bentancur. Somehow another Paulinia wasn't
Kudus,
there, right?
Mawani and Johnson played on the left. But because obviously we're in the same WhatsApp chats. When he didn't put Van der Ven, all I saw was in my WhatsApp chats with people going crazy. He's dropping the best defender, etc. Did you think him missing affected the game or affected the score for us at all?
To tell the truth, right? All right. Coming to the lineup first, right? It's confusing again as normal, right? He has not fixed proper 11 for the past, I don't know how many games, right? I think he's been chopping and changing. I think that proves that he still hasn't found the proper mixture or combination of players that he can rely on, right? But the weird thing is that, we don't even see Xavi on the pitch, right? He's supposed to be our talisman creator, blah, 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 right? So I don't know. I don't know what Frank is thinking nowadays. We can't, that's it, right? After 3 games, I told you I've been confused, and I'm still confused, right? But it is what it is. He's the manager, so we will have to bear with it, right? Apart from a lot of things that he's been saying online, and and then making a U-turn, and I don't know. He's giving me that Ange feeling so much earlier. You know what I'm saying? That mistrust with the manager. So that's what I don't like. But as for the game against Newcastle, like you said, the lineup was confusing. VDV was rested. I guess it's considered rested, right? Because I think at the moment now, Frank being in the Champions League, he has to have, in his mind, he's overall. He thinks he has to rotate the players, because I think what he saw last season with our players playing under the previous manager, he started to pick up a lot of games and a lot of injuries. And I think the problem with Frank is that I think he's managing with fear more. He's not being adventurous. He's not being, like our motto says today is to do, right? To take chances, to take risks and all that. So he's being overly conservative in the way he's thinking. Number one, the players being rotated too much before he can even find a fixed 11 that he can trust and play week in, week out. He keeps rotating them every game. Yes, have we actually started a game or 2 or 3 games in a row with the same lineup, bar injuries and all that?
I think
so. I guess
at the beginning, we were, but because we had Saar, Bentancur, and Paulinho as a midfield 3, I thought that was his midfield 3. I thought he would stick with that. But then we bought Simmons. It's almost like he tried to fit in Simmons, but then he's not trying to fit in Simmons anymore because he's not been good. Like, I don't think Simmons has been that good, but then he's not really playing either. So I don't know to make of that.
I know, because I think the season started first before Simmons came in, right? So was it? that way. Also, maybe Simmons came in late and all that.
He came in late. Remember, he came in like.
Yeah, I think after Eze, we didn't get Eze. That's when Simmons came in. He came in late, right? Wani came in
It was
late.
late. You're right. It was late. It was late.
So there wasn't any preseason for Simmons or Wani, right? So, but Wani's a loan, and his loan is weird because it's a loan without any obligations or options or anything like that. So just a straight out loan, right? So I guess Wani is here just to buy his time, right? To get fitness into his legs because the World Cup year is coming around. Like I said, the World Cup year is going on at the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it goes in that sense. So with this January transfer window coming up, right, with the World Cup year around, right, a lot of good players or talented players, right? Yo, big up on his catch up, right? This, how would I say it? A lot of good players who are not getting enough play time might be looking for a move. In a sense, I'm not saying that we're going to get any world class players or any of that, but at least we can get better quality players coming in. Right? We really, really do need a left winger. We really, really do need a playing midfielder, a ball playing midfielder, right?
It's 100%.
Yeah, it's frigging shameful, right? That we are the second lowest, I think, through balls. We've only done 6 through balls.
No, it is the lowest. I think it's the lowest. We've got 6 apparently.
Lowest. We've only done 6 lowest, even lower than Burnley, I think. Right? True balls, right? We can't even do true balls. So I don't understand what's the training about and all that. Maybe to tell the truth, right? Maybe Frank doesn't even understand what's going on. Maybe he's dipping his foot in the deep end and he's figuring out how to do things a day at a time. I don't blame him. I don't blame him, right? Because we're a totally different level from Brentford. We have to admit it. We're a totally different level from Brentford. Simple as that. We are Tottenham Hotspur. Our fans have demands. Our fans want to have standards, right? Even though we haven't had standards in a long time, but at least last season we won a trophy. That's the standard we want.
Now we have standards.
Right? That's the standards we want, right? And to make sure the standards are consistent. You get me? Not one frigging trophy in 17 years, right? One European trophy in 40 over years. We have not won the league in 64 years and counting. Yes. So it is what it is. But for the Newcastle game, I don't know. I think in the first half an hour, we should have been at least 2 or 3 goals down, right? I would take into context that we caught Newcastle on an off day, right? To tell the truth, because even though we played well in the Carabao Cup, we had a lot of attempts and chances and all that, shots on goal, right? But they still beat us 2-1, if I'm not mistaken. The score was 2-1. And they basically physically outplay us in that game. But in this game, right, I saw a different side of Spurs where we were a bit nasty. We were going into their place hard. Yes, it was like some kind of, it's like a revenge match, right? You bullied us around in the Carabao Cup, right? We're gonna come out and we're gonna show you that we can kick your butt too. That sort of sense I got.
Because Bentancur got involved in. I mean, the penalty. I want to talk about the penalty because I couldn't believe they actually gave it. Because if we're giving penalties for that, Eugene, then you might as well give penalties every game.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this, right? If you watch, right, our defense in corners, we got players facing the ball, looking at the taker, right? And we have 4 players standing with their backs against the ball. Who the fuck came out with that kind of tactics, right? You're a footballer. You're not a wrestler, right? You're not playing American football. You're not there to tackle your opponent, right? You're supposed to be looking at the ball. So, in the law of the sense of in the law, right, it was correct because all the grappling and all that, right? If Bentancur was standing behind Burns, or was it Burns, right? Dan Burns, right? He was against or in front of Burns, right? And they were fighting, right? And they were both looking at the ball. Then if that happened, right, And if he turned around and he got his head, then maybe it would have been a penalty. But from the moment that corner kick was even taken, Bentancur was facing Dan Burns face to face. He wasn't looking at the ball. So the rule
he wasn't.
says that if you're not looking at the ball, your intention is not to play the ball, is to block the player. So it is what it is. But to tell you the truth, it was fucking ridiculous because by the time it happened, Burns has already had Bentancur in a headlock. Right? And
Mate, it
all
was mad.
rolled
It
out.
was actually mad. It was actually mad. I can't believe he gave it. Like, TJ?
Yeah, it is what it is, right? It was given, it was given.
Go on. Well, go on,
Yeah,
well, go on,
TJ, you
people.
okay, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm just fucking cold, to be honest with you. It's freezing in this weather's nonsense, man.
Yeah.
I'm freezing.
You've been cold. You've been cold since winter started. Yeah.
Yeah,
Winter
man.
is here,
I built my body for this shit, and my body's failed me. I built it for this shit. You think I'm fat on purpose, bro? Come on, man. But no matter how fat you are, the cold still gets you, bro. So I might have to take a page out of someone else's template. But I thought I was built for this shit, but clearly not, man.
You know what, right? The best thing is, right, you need another body next to you, that you need body heat, you know?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah, man. I might need to call my side piece. What you meant telling me, though?
Yeah. Now, we're talking about the Newcastle game. I thought it was all right, but what do you think of the penalty?
I can't lie to you. I didn't watch that shit. I stopped watching this shit.
Why didn't you see the penalty?
I'll be honest with you, bro. After, you know what? Look, let me just sidetrack this conversation so I can get some stuff off my chest, innit? Bro, I was not on this Frank coming in. I made it clear, abundantly clear, from the day one. When Frank came in, I wasn't happy. And my final straw was Fulham. I actually went to see it in real life. Yeah, I went to see that nonsense in real life. That nonsense was nonsense. Was absolute nonsense. That nonsense was absolute nonsense. And I can't lie to you, I just don't watch the games anymore, bro. Listen, I can't be asked, bro. I generally can't. It's bad for my mental health, bad for my like what more can you say, my brother? Like, it's not good football, bro. Look, yeah, 2-2, good result, yeah, cool, whatever you say. A draw is better than a loss. But bruv, the same story is the same story. We were shit, innit?
But what are you expecting?
Yeah, we were shit. XG was low. We scored from 2 chances, bro.
You know, I expect some fight. I'm sorry. Them players are not as bad as what everybody expects them to be. Them players are better than what they are.
Yeah.
So I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, right? my stance is, this is my stance. I don't care what anybody says, yeah. There's no possible way you can tell me that these players are worse than what we're seeing right now. They're not.
My God. The World Cup draw is still in the Donald Trump show.
Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a bit like, for me, wait, you know what? I wasn't here last week. I can't lie to you, I don't know what happened. I was too pissed off to come on. Bro, I wasn't here the week before. I'm probably too pissed to come on as well. I just don't like coming on pissed, bro, because I can just cancel the show straight away. A few sentences and it gets cancelled. So I'm not going to lie to you. I just choose not to come on. I'll be honest with you. And so, you know what? More or less in it, yeah? You see my content creating. I've turned down like many shows. Spurs King TV wanted me on. Yeah. Bro, I can't lie to you. If Marlon watch this back, I said, yo, I'm going Birmingham. Bro, I wasn't coming on that show to talk about Tottenham. Yeah. Dan wanted me on. Bro, I can't lie to you, blabbed as well. I was like, I'm not coming on. Like, let me be honest with you. I'm not coming on shows to talk about Tottenham, man. Tottenham's shit. But bro, I want to know what you man's stance are about Frank. What's your stance?
So I'm different to you. I'm with him because
You're
number one, I
with
don't
him.
think
You're
he's the end
fucking corrupt.
Yeah.
You're
Let
fucking
me
corrupt,
finish off.
bro. Nah, man, I can't. I'm sorry, man. This is why I can't come on, bro. I can't hear this nonsense, man. This nonsense is just nonsense.
Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go through this shit to get to where we want to go to. I think.
No, I understand.
Huh?
What I'm saying is,
I understand going
if
through
we
the
bring
shit,
Look,
right?
okay, cool.
if we bring in a new manager, we can have like 3 months or 10 games, be better, and then we'll back to square one again. I think. So I think we just have to go
I
through
hear
this
you.
because
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
Look, that's why, even though I'm saying this nonsense, that's why I originally said, like, I have to
Harry.
give him time, innit? But I can't, bro, listen, what more can you say, bro? There's nothing to say, bro. It's shit. We've got one of the worst managers in the Prem right now.
To tell the truth, right? You know me, right? No matter how shit it was under the previous manager, right? I did every watch along for 2 years, bro, straight down. I think I did nearly about 99% of all the watch alongs under the previous manager. This manager doesn't even inspire me to want to do watch alongs, bro.
It's you know what is? You know why it's not inspiring? At least our previous manager would attack. This guy chooses not to attack.
To tell the truth, right? Our previous manager attacks is one thing, right? It gives us something to shout about too when he fucks up. You get me?
100%.
It brings, yeah. The thing is that whatever happened, right? This in the past. I understand. I understand what Harry's going through. I understand a lot of fans we've been going through all this, right? That we have to give managers time to build and to show something, right? Okay, even when Glasner first came into Crystal Palace, I think it was like 15 games, he was like shit too, right? And then all of a sudden it started to fall into place. Right? But along the way, you could see the development of the style, the tactics, the understanding, right, of what the players need to do. The sad part of Frank is, number one, I think he is out of his depth. He has got no experience in managing a club at our level, number one. Number two is, it's not saying I'm not going to give him a chance. He needs time to adapt, to understand what's going on. Number two is that he has underestimated the expectations of the fans. You get what I'm saying? Because you must remember, we are Spurs fans, right? We are hungry for success. Last season, we tasted that success, right? And a lot of people who, like, I think what TJ is saying, right? You never wanted Frank in the first place because he's not a winner, right? You wanted to move on to the next level. Harry is, I wouldn't mind Frank because we need to build again, right? For me, is that I don't care because just as long, right? When it was under Levy, it was going nowhere because there was no ambition to win things. Apart from last season, he didn't sack the previous manager, gave him his chance to actually deliver us a trophy. Guys, we had 200,000 people on the high street in front of the stadium celebrating it. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people are discounting. No, the sad part is, right, a lot of fucking fans, right, Spurs fans, that's why I'm saying true Spurs fans, they are discounting that trophy. They're saying it's Mickey Mouse trophy. They're saying it's blah, 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 right? They're saying it was luck. They were saying this. They were saying that. Come on. We are Spurs fans. We hardly ever win a trophy. And we are so arrogant to stick our nose up because we won a trophy and we don't.
I agree, my friend. You know what? That's the biggest that's the biggest heartbreak. You know what?
That makes me, right, even more. No, let me finish. It makes me even more sadder is that it doesn't inspire me to do shows anymore. At one period of time, I was sitting down there saying, should I close my channel?
Thank you.
I'm really contemplating it. Should I close my channel? Because, right, our Spurs fans don't enjoy. We want to torture ourselves because we are so used to it. That's why I'm saying maybe the Levy mind game. There's pre-programmers all to become like that. But to tell you, I want to break out of that.
Relationship.
And remember when he said we got our tolerance back during that first season of previous manager, that's when I became, whatever manager comes in, it doesn't matter. We have to look at the ambition of the club first. The ambition of the club must show that we want to win something. Okay. They bring in
Yeah,
Frank.
no. You know what? You hit the nail on the head in it. You know. No.
Yeah.
Can I jump in? Can I jump in?
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, you hit the nail on the head. You know, a lot of fans turned a blind eye at winning the Europa League, which for me, I couldn't understand it. You know, and that was my thing where when I said to you guys, and I said, look, at least give Ange until the new year, you know, January, you know, and if it doesn't improve, you sack him. You know, you start the process again.
No,
Now with
TJ, that's
go
what I'm
for it, my
saying.
friend.
This is karma. This is what
It's
you
calm.
all asked for.
Not
right?
me. I didn't answer that shit.
No, not me too. Me and you, we want to give Ange the time to do what he needs to do. Maybe
100%.
after all this,
My
after winning
biggest-
trophy, he needs to defend. Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah.
But now, okay, we have to forget about that because number one.
No, wait, hold on 1 second. Let me just finish off with what I was going to say before, and then you can jump back in. Yeah. My biggest gripe about getting a new manager, and it could be any other manager. The reason why I wanted a better manager on top of Ange, you know, someone better than Ange, you know.
No,
For me, it's a whole new process again, you know. So we have to go through all of this and all of this shenanigans, and this is why ultimately, bro, I'm not watching the matches. I promise you. You know what? I paid. Look, this is a different side of me. I paid £90 to watch Fulham. Fulham. 90 fucking pound. You look, cost of living, yeah, man. I'm not no rich guy. If you want to sponsor me, I'll start going to the games more often. But but bro, for me,
get some free tickets off of Harry. He's got free tickets.
For me, oh man, someone's calling me, man. Hold on.
Oh.
He can fuck off, innit?
Frank's calling you.
He can
She can fuck off.
at work, innit? Yeah, no. The guy pissed me off at work, innit? I'm not helping him at all, bro. He can fuck off, innit? Sorry, it pissed me off, innit? That sidetracked me. No, cool. Yeah, cool. So for me, it's a case of like I paid £90, yeah, of my hard earned money, yeah, to go watch
blood money.
This manager not attack.
Shit out of you.
Not even attack. Not even attack, my friend. Not even attack. I promise you. We had 2 shots. I counted 2 of the shots. And 2 of the shots, yeah, were not even fucking on target, bro. It's not good enough, my friend. I'm sorry. And you know what, yeah? Look, when you talk about when you talk about people spending their money, their hard money, look, I obviously bit the bullet, yeah? I bit the bullet. I spent £90, didn't it? You got fans that spend thousands of pounds, season ticket holders, yeah? And like the standard has to be much better. I'm sorry, it has to be much better.
That's why now, right? A lot of Spurs fans in the stadium, they're all now just customers. You guys know. Not I can tell maybe there's about 60-70% of the Spurs fans are actually football fans.
He's calling you a customer, my friend.
Yeah.
Right.
He's calling you a customer. I'm joking. Yeah, carry on what you were saying.
DJ, we have CRN numbers. Technically speaking, we're all customers.
Right, it's called the client reference number, right?
Yeah.
It's just a customer reference number, it's CRN. So you are customers, right? So there's certain type of fans in the stadium. That's why I was always saying this, right? If Frank wants to buy time, he needs to perform at home. You get what I'm saying? The home form is the important thing. The home performance is an important thing. If you go out there, right, and have 20 attempts, right, 6 shots on target, and you still lose 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, right? Then the home fans will accept it because it shows.
Hold on, I'm coming back.
Yeah. But for now, right?
What I was gonna say, anyway, he's gone now. But like, the problem is we have is like for me is obviously we have an idealistic way of thinking how.
No, Harry, I give you a question.
Spurs
I give you a
way.
question, Harry.
Yeah.
Your family, right?
Yeah.
Your brother, your father, cousins, and all that, right? A lot of them are Spurs fans.
My whole family is Spurs.
Okay, you ask every one of them, right? What are their feelings on Frank, right? Are they Frank in, Frank out? Frank needs time. Everyone of them will give you a different answer. That is
you're right.
the
You're
reality.
right. Yeah.
So, no, but the thing is that everyone is entitled to their own opinion, right? The only thing is just not to make it an issue and become personal about it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, if we can debate about it, like you are Frank in, you're willing to give him time, you want to see us develop again, right? Number one, I'm Frank, don't care because I've seen this shit over and over again, right? Until, right, our owners show ambition, right, and start to focus on football, build a proper football team, right? We can't blame any manager that comes in now because they're all in this phase of rebuilding again for the club, right? Understanding what the football is and all that, blah blah. That's what Frank was saying too, right? But for me, 40 over years being a Spurs fan, right? The only thing I want to see us do, right, is to win the league at least once in my lifetime. The league, right?
Good luck, my friend. You're gonna be dead.
I know, that's why.
Good luck, man. You're a dreamer. That's a true dreamer. I don't set that standard. I wish I could, because listen. I'm younger than you, innit? Yeah, and I don't think I'm gonna win and see my club win a league.
That's the problem. We must set that as the standard. If we want to be, you see, that's the problem with Spurs fans.
No, but the problem is, the root of the problem. They sacked a manager that won a trophy, so clearly the standard is not there. That's my issue. I did say this when they sacked Ange. They don't care about that. They clearly don't care about winning the title. They don't. You know what? And can I be honest with you? Deep down in my heart, Levy got sacked for saying he wants to win the title and he wants to win the Champions League. In my opinion, he did. He got sacked for it. He actually did. Now I'm actually looking at it from all parties because we've gone backwards. We've dramatically gone backwards. Let's be real. Let's be so real. We've gone backwards. Frank has a better team on paper. And see, this is what I'm trying to say. We are not... A lot of people... We should be beating Wolves. We should be beating Fulham. Okay, Newcastle's a 2-2. Good result, yeah? But we should have more points on the table. It's not good enough, man. The standard is not good enough. When you actually analyze it, the standard's not good enough. Yeah,
no, I know, TJ. No, but TJ, you see, the worst part about this is, right, the long-term standards that have been growing all throughout now is reflecting now because of course, Levy is left, right? We are actually a club in total transition. You guys know, total transition.
How many transitions is it?
That's what I'm saying. We can't take the transitions anymore. Yes, you know.
So I transitioned out of watching Tottenham.
Yeah, you transitioned out of watching Tottenham. Imagine.
Problem is that the problem is, right, the rot started in like when we left the old White Hart Lane, really. Mate,
White Hart Lane, yeah, man. We should never have left that stadium. I've been saying that from day one, man.
TJ had to kick me out of that stadium. I was there till 9 o'clock the last day. They had to kick me out. The stewards came up to me. Like,
bro, that old stadium, yeah. I'm not. Look, I'm gonna. There's a sentimental value to that. Oh man, the guy's calling me again. Fuck off,
guys. No, but guys, tell the truth, right? We can't live in the past. You understand?
No. Let me finish. We have Walker there.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Walker there. Yeah, and then all these other players left from Poch's side, right? Slowly.
We understand.
Because we let the Rock get so bad. The Rock gets so bad. Now we're literally starting from scratch.
No, that's what I'm saying. But how much time are we supposed to give Frank? How much time are we supposed to give Frank?
Realistically, we're meant to give Frank 2 years. No. Realistically, I'm going to keep it back. Realistically, we should give him 2 years. If you're
Yeah.
fair,
Remember
if you're
the
fair
beginning of the
with
season,
judging,
TJ? Remember at the
go
beginning of
for
the
it.
season, you used to come on and tell us, right? Whatever happens, you give Frank 2 years, right? Because you gave Ange 2 years,
100%.
right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, no, no,
But
no,
because
no, no. If we're fair,
let
if
me
oh,
finish.
go for it, go for it,
Let me finish.
go for it.
But because the football is so shit, right? We can't take it, right? That time is shrinking by the days or by the games. You get me,
Mm.
If the truth, TJ, if the Brentford game, Slavia Prague game, and the Liverpool game, right? I think that's the 3 games coming up, if I'm not mistaken, right? If these 3 games, right, we turn it around and at least don't lose, then you might have a bit of change of heart. But the worst part is that we're going to scrutinize into every little detail and point. But if the football and the performances rises up to about another extra 90%, then we will be able to accept it. That's
what I'm trying to say
the
is,
problem is that
for me, I say this so many times, we're back when Martin Jol joined the club back then, because the difference between Martin Jol and Frank is that Martin Jol had players like Michael Carrick and Defoe. Like, he actually has some quality in the team. Problem is now is our strikers are useless. Our midfield, we don't have a playmaker, or a player like Carrick or Dembele or even Huddleston, or we don't have that sort of player anymore. And our defense, okay, we've got Van der Ven, and our fullbacks are okay. Our goalkeeper, I think, is worse than Paul Robinson was, and Paul Robinson was
Harry, he
now we're
rested
starting
Van der Ven
even lower level than we did under Manuel. And we struggled with Manuel. Our way from under Yol was awful.
No, but the worst question comes along is that our players really that shitty? Are they really that bad?
They are.
Yeah. I know
No,
they
but they're
are,
not.
but
No, but
they're
no,
not.
they're not. They're not.
They're
Harry,
bad.
get that out of your mind. They're not that bad. In terms of, like, when you look on paper, yeah, I play with, like, Teletubby Tail's not good enough. Older Bear's not good enough. You know,
But
Javi Simmons is not good enough. But my point is this: they're not as bad as we're saying. They're not. Realistically, we should be seeing better performances on the pitch.
We sound odd about
Yes.
Burnley.
No, I'm not talking about the win. I'm not even talking about the winning or losing or drawing. It's the performances.
Performance.
It's like
Performance.
you're watching.
I agree with you, Jay.
No, you see, I do a lot of watch-alongs. Why? Like during Ange time, right? When I was doing watch-alongs, right? When we attack, right, we look fluid going forward. But whenever we defend, right, we are bozos. Remember? I always keep saying we have too many bozo moments, right? In defense. But at least in attack, we understood each other. But the problem now, right? We don't understand ourselves in defense, and we don't understand ourselves in attack and midfield. The whole bloody, the whole bloody team plays stupid football. Why? Number one, we keep giving possession away. We don't know how to keep the ball anymore. You understand? That is scary. How can a coach, he was supposed to come in to coach these players to be better, to play better football, but it's not happening. That's the thing.
You know why we're not performing at a better level? It's because our manager believes we are Brentford, believes we are Brighton, believes we're Fulham. So we are always set up negatively. We don't attack teams. We don't try to.
You know what's the problem? That's not the players' mentality. That's the manager's mentality.
Exactly.
And
that's it's the manager's fault. That's why I didn't want a manager of Frank's caliber. I made it really clear when I started.
Last season, because we lost 22 league games, it was obvious that whoever's going to come in, I mean, it may even be Glasgow.
Harry, the loss of the 22 games, right? We must take into account, right? Last season, by January, right, we already knew that we couldn't get relegated. Remember? If I'm not mistaken, by
how
January
many
last season,
injuries did we have as well? Consideration.
By January, we were by January, February, we were already throwing games away. That's why we lost so many games. we were feeding the Southeast Asian bookies so we
All
could
right,
win the
Haz, can
Europa
I
League.
ask you a question?
Yeah.
Before you say your statement, Haz, obviously, out of all of us, you're the only one that actually has a season ticket and actually pays to go
Yeah.
and watch this nonsense week in, week out. Yeah? Why I say week in,
Yeah.
week out? Because obviously away games, you might not go, you know? But home games, you're definitely there, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Has. Realistically, yeah? Realistically, be totally honest.
Yeah.
Would you have your
I'm waiting.
season ticket? Would you have your season ticket if you knew we were this bad?
What do you mean?
Would you openly go and grab a season ticket if you knew we were this bad?
Well, I wouldn't have known before I bought the ticket because it was Frank's first
Uh,
season. So
Every single
No,
year
but
you have
the
another
thing-
manager, right?
No,
Every single
TJ,
Go
you
for it.
can't blame. No, you can't say that about Harry because Harry's family has been having this season ticket for how many years?
long
since
time. But what I'm
1970.
trying to say, yeah, no, but you're missing
Since
my point. My
Yeah.
point is this: ultimately, there's a reason you bought your season ticket, right? Because you love Spurs, you think they're
Yeah.
great, you believe there's some sort of value to that season ticket, right?
Or some sort of hope. Yeah.
Right,
I mean, look,
100%.
I've been going to Spurs.
Right. Now,
I've been
what I'm
going
trying to
Spurs
say.
since I was 1998. Really, you could argue.
Cool. Yeah,
And you know
no,
how
that's
bad we
fair.
were back then? TJ,
No,
how
that's
bad we
fair.
were
That's
back
fair. But there was some sort of value. There was a reason behind it, right?
Yeah.
There was some sort of value. You
Mm.
saw there was value to it. I'm not even talking about periods. It could even be Pochettino's era, Redknapp's era, whoever's era, right? I'm not talking about periods. I'm not talking about periods. I'm saying there's a reason you decided that there's value to the season ticket, right? Right
Mhm.
now, hands on heart, if you didn't have a season ticket, would you think there's value to the season ticket?
I don't know because it's his first season as a manager. So, like, what I'm saying is, you kind of need
But-
to expect ups and downs,
Hey,
really,
TJ,
anyway. Because
the thing is that,
100%. That's football.
okay, let me be a bit of, if we don't give this manager time, right? There are two
Mhm.
scenarios. We sack him, someone comes in, and then we restart the process all over again. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
If we give this manager time, right? But the problem is that if we keep seeing this going on and on and on, the owners will surely pull the trigger. Yes, because if we can't win at home, we can't win away. That means we'll lose more games than last season. That means that most probably we end up getting relegated. You can say. So I don't think that will be allowed. I really hope he wakes up. It's like Frank is in this fear mode. You get what I'm saying? He needs to wake up and understand that he is no more in Brentford. Like you were saying, right? He is playing with the mentality of a mid-level
Club.
table team. Simple as that.
Yeah.
He needs to put his head out of it, get his head out of his ass, and understand, right? It doesn't mean it doesn't mean that he doesn't know how to attack. At the moment, he's got fear of losing. So he needs to get rid of it.
He's in fear of losing. So what ends up happening, he plays defensively. Now, Frank is, if you take paper on paper form from Brentford, he didn't mind sitting back because he had a weaker team. You know, as much as we like, and look, I've always said Frank is a good manager. I've said that. I've made it clear. I think he's a good manager. However, the standard at Brentford is different to the standard at Tottenham.
Yeah.
And this is where Frank is getting it so wrong. This is what I'm trying to say. We've had defensive coaches do better jobs. Conte's a defensive coach. Mourinho's a defensive coach. I will even go so far and say Nuno's a defensive coach, and I've seen better performances.
I don't know. It's really bad, bro. Nuno is at
You know
No,
when
it
you have
wasn't.
you know when you have a 0 xg. Are you bro, you know when you have
Zero XP.
when you don't even have a shot on goal for the first half? That is terrible.
Bro, it's not even the shot. You don't even have an attempt on goal in the first half.
So you can't possibly tell me that Frank is in the mindset.
The worst part is that, right? We all look at the stats. The stats are so scary.
It's
In
terrible.
attacking wise,
It's worse than Nuno's.
No, in attacking wise, right? I think we are 19-20, 19-20, 20th. So that is scary now. But guys, to tell the truth, right? I think we've gone on too long on this Frank rant kind of shit thing. Let's get back to the football.
Yeah, Brentford. We'll talk about Brentford anyway. But Brentford tomorrow,
Yeah.
a must win. Is it must win? Because I was like, we just said just now.
Okay, guys. Okay, let's have closure with the Newcastle game first, right? Number one, I've noticed one thing this season is that we have to be a couple of goals down before we
For
start
us to start playing, yeah.
Yeah, before you start playing. Okay.
That just shows the mindset. The mindset. See, this is my issue. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Like I'm getting really rattled with how we're playing. With how we're playing. You know,
so
that just shows the mindset is we defend, and if we concede, we start to play.
Yes, that's the thing. That means if we go down 1 or 2 goals, then we start to play. That means that we can play that way. You get what I'm saying? But of course, when teams
is that
go
by
down
choice or is that by the players? Is the players throwing out the tactics, or is it because of Frank? What is it?
Context says it's all by design. They don't want to challenge for the league title. It's a deliberate program, drama every season. Yeah, that's what I said, right? That's what I said.
But just realize, you know how negative I am. I want to just clarify something. Yeah, I've not once said Frank out yet.
Yeah, I've not said Frank. I'm Frank. Don't care, right?
I've not. I'll be so real. I've not once said Frank out yet. So for me, I'll be honest with you, it's getting close. You know the Fulham. I have to say the Fulham rattled me. The Fulham rattled me because I was actually, the reason why I decided to pay the extortion. Go for it, my friend.
No, I said you were at the game. That's why it rattled you. You understand? So you went there.
Yeah, it rattled me even more. It rattled me even more. Usually, these things don't rattle me.
Yeah, when you watch it on TV, it's different, right? But when you go there personally and see how shit they really are.
It was cold. It was cold. And then on top of that, it was just, I witnessed it in true nature. I witnessed us not attack. I witnessed our players pass backwards. That was my biggest issue. My biggest issue was we didn't even try to attack.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't understand how someone like Haz can go to every home game and witness that shit and not flip their bonkers. Because for me, that one game killed my hopes of going to that stadium ever again. Nah, for real, man. It messed me up. It messed me up mentally.
Yeah, I know.
You know how bad it was, yeah? I'll tell you how bad it was, yeah? And you might call me a fake fan for doing this or whatever. My fantasy football that I do in my workplace, I brought in Walter Wadham, yeah? Bro, I wanted Newcastle to score so badly. Yeah, they did end up scoring, but Walter Wadham was a bum. He didn't play well, but yeah, go. That's sidetracking it.
Yeah, Brentford game.
Yeah,
Focus on Brentford game.
Let's go.
Okay, first thing about Brentford game. how do you think he will
We're
line up?
gonna lose. We're gonna lose, you know.
No. Don't even
How do
talk
you think we're
about
going to line up?
losing yet.
Yeah.
How do you think we'll be lining up? Right. Vicario will of course be there. Right. Van der Ven, I
Unfortunately.
guess he'll come back in, right? Because he's rested.
Be Van der Ven Romero, won't it? I guess.
Yeah, I guess. So will you
Do you
take
think he'll
Porro
play
or Spence?
Spence or Dogi? Yeah, or Porro.
Right.
Maybe he'll
You've
play
got a choice
Dogi
there.
and Spence. He didn't play Spence in midweek.
Yeah, maybe he will do that, right?
Midfield.
Midfield. Are we gonna do a
You know, this.
Palhinha.
I think this game. I'll be honest with you. Polina has to play this game.
Well, he didn't play last game as well. So.
Yeah, and I want to see Javi Simmons on the pitch. I personally want to see him get more minutes. He doesn't get minutes.
You're right. He doesn't get any minutes.
And you know what makes it makes it a bit weird? You buy a player for them to just sit on the bench and not even make an impact. It's like he didn't want Javi Simmons.
No, I tell the truth, right? I think he needs to coach Javi Simmons to be able to handle the Premier League. That is his first job, right? If he can't coach,
But how the hell is he going to? How the hell is he going to coach? How the hell is he going to coach an attacking player if he sits back for all of his attacks?
I don't know, right? Maybe bring on 6 big guys, right? Squeeze him in, bounce him around, so he get used to being bounced around. Yeah. The only problem is Javi Simmons now. We all know that he's.
Go for it. Go for
my
it.
God, Shaquille O'Neal.
Go for it.
Shaquille O'Neal and Kevin Hart. My God. All right, that's a hell of a contrast. Yeah. So Javi Simmons needs.
You know what?
I don't know.
You know,
Training.
I'm disappointed with.
He needs to be pushed around.
Oh, go for it. Go for it. Carry on what you're saying.
No, I'm saying Javi Simmons, right, needs to get adapted to the Premier League. The only way you get adapted to the Premier League, right, if you get pushed around, kicked about, you get it. So he might have to change his tactic with Javi Simmons because he's not getting used to the tackles that are coming in from the Premier League defenders and defensive midfielders. So that's what he needs, right? For him to play,
isn't Slavia at home?
Yeah. What? Prague? Yeah, it's at home. Slavia Prague's at home. Oh yeah, Sonny's coming back, bro. For the Prague thing.
Yeah. Is it Prague?
Are you going?
What's that gonna do?
No, Sonny's coming back.
What's that gonna do?
I don't know.
Yeah, moral support.
Yeah,
moral support. That's not gonna help us right now.
No. You know what that's gonna do? That's gonna bring in 10,000 Korean fans, right, to say bye to him. That's what it's gonna do. Ka-ching. Last ka-ching for them.
Man said ka-ching.
Milking the cow, right? You know, it's like the last drip, squeeze it out. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe
you know a player that I'm really disappointed with. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, and I generally believe that he would have thriven under Frank, and I don't know why he stopped playing him. Pop him at the start.
But no, the thing is that, right, the first thing he needs to sort out is to get the players to be able to pass 5 yards, 3 yards passes to each other, to play out of a press. We can't play out of the press against him. At the moment now, long balls go up, we lose possession. Short balls, we lose possession. Somehow another day, is that we're just giving the ball away. So that's why it makes us look stupid. Simple as that. All right. But for the Brentford game,
you know what? Where is our physicality as well? You see, like when we went against PSG, we were so physical. It's like these guys stopped going to the gym.
I know. The Newcastle game, we were quite physical too.
See, I didn't watch it, so I don't know.
We were a bit more physical. Bentacle was like causing problems.
Yeah, Bergwall was like charging. Yes, so let's hope that continues, right? So that's the thing with this Spurs squad is that it's a Jekyll and Hyde thing, right? When we want to play, we are able to play, but when we don't want to play or we just switch off, right, we just become stupid. That's all. Yes, sir.
Okay, you know, against Brentford, didn't it? Realistically,
Did we
Frank has to win this
last
game.
season? Last season, did we win this at home?
I can't remember,
I
to be
yeah.
honest with you.
Check. Why don't you check? Maybe I think
That season last year was a blur.
no, last
Let me
season
check.
All I
after January. After January, we threw
Yeah.
all the games away. Though. After last season,
I
we were
all I
looking
cared,
after.
you know, I'll be honest with you. Last season, all I cared was about that final. I'm not gonna lie to you. I
Yeah.
can't remember nothing. I
It
can't
doesn't matter.
remember. You see, when they say 22 losses, oh, whatever, bro, I'd be like, yeah, man. I didn't watch half of them.
Well,
Like,
on February we won 2-0 away from home against Brentford on the 2nd of February this
interesting.
year.
Yeah.
That's what I found.
Realistically, do you think Frank can beat Brentford?
So last year, 2024, January 24, 3-2. September we won at home 3-1 last year. So we beat them 3 times in a row. Basically.
Interesting.
So we can beat them at home, right? And that was all under the previous manager, right? But now we are talking about Frank. Frank is coming up against his old, what you call it?
Club.
Old team.
Old club.
Yeah.
Old team, old coach, right? I think the assistant manager took over his position.
Right?
Keith Andrews,
yeah.
right? So no, but the thing is that Brentford's got a bad away home form at the moment too, right? They haven't won away at home.
Yeah, they're
Well, we said that against Wolves. We said that against all of these other teams, and boom.
Right? It's deja vu, PTSD. The shit is coming back again.
Yeah, we said that about all these other teams, and boom, we didn't have a chance. Like, you know, like realistically, we should be beating Brentford, didn't it? But for me, I feel like this is going to be a loss, only for the reason of I think it's going to be too much pressure for Frank.
You think?
Yeah. He's under so much pressure. I don't know. I can't see him. I think it's either going to be a loss or a draw. Personally, we're playing them on Saturday, right?
Win their first away game? Is it their first away game if they won? You know, Brentford are dangerous, TJ. I saw their front four. Yeah, they got Damsgaard. They actually have a playmaker.
Yep.
They got Igor Thiago. He's got 11 goals in 13 games. He's only just joined the league, you know. And they got obviously Utara. I forgot the other guy's name now on the other side.
Yeah, Brentford's
but they're all
what?
dangerous.
They got Henderson. They got the old hits. So there. Henderson is there now.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know what?
Henderson's
Let me
like
be
the
real with
leader.
it, yeah? We're playing them on Saturday, yeah? It's my birthday on Saturday. I'm predicting a win.
Is
if
it?
they lose, I'm Frank out, by the way. If we lose, I'm Frank out, by the way. I screw the 2 years, man. Screw the 2 years. You know what? If for my birthday, you best win. I'm actually going to watch it. Otherwise, I will come back on this show and be like, yo, no matter what you tell me, Frank is not the manager for us. We should be realistically beating Brentford. Are we going to sit here and debate the odds of us losing? Come on, let's be real. We should be beating Brentford.
To tell the truth, right? I'm just going to be silently confident that we're going to beat them, right? 2-0, 3-1.
2-0.
Yeah, 2-0, 3-1, right? Now, it's time. I don't know. TJ, it's not about just beating them, right? Frank must show a performance. The players must show a performance.
We have to smoke them. Yeah, we have to smoke them. Yeah, no, I agree with you. We have to smoke them.
Not only smoke them, we need to show a performance to show that our football is not that shit. You get what I'm saying? Not only beating them, but showing a performance that football is not the shit. That we know how to defend, we know how to repress.
I also believe this is a massive problem that Frank has, isn't it? He keeps changing up the tactics. And I feel like for consistency, look, again, in the ideal world, you want to change up in every game, you know? You want to deploy tactics every single, like, be versatile, right? However, right now, it's harming us more than actually making us win, you know? So I believe Frank has to settle with one formation and one tactic and just drill this, get the basics right. Until that, I don't know, bro. Hopefully the Newcastle game has given us a little bit of a boost because look, who would have thought that we would have drawn, you know? I think
but
every
TJ,
Tottenham fan predicted a loss.
but there's a doubt there again. You understand, say not right? The other doubt there is now, we put out quite a good performance against PSG, and what happened against Fulham? We put up a decent performance against Newcastle, and the truth, right? The performance wasn't actually decent, right? The performance was shit. The first half we were shit. We should be down 2-3-0 in the first half. You get what I'm saying? So all I can say is now, right? Just show us that we know how to play football. That's all I want to see. Yes, sir.
How long do you give Frank, if you don't mind me asking? Realistically.
Like you, 2 years. Oh, do you mean, or do you think, how long do I think he's going to last? Or how long will I give
realistically, we should all give him 2 years, right?
Yeah.
Realistically, I think that's fair. I think that's very fair.
Yeah.
But
I said 2 years as well, though. Like you.
Yeah.
Before,
I think I can listen. It's been a blur, man. There's been too many losses.
Yeah.
There's been too many things going on, bro. What you said 2-3 weeks ago came out of my head, bro.
That's fine.
Now,
that's fine,
if we was to lose against Brentford, would you be concerned?
I'll be concerned for him, but our home form is really bad. So I don't know. I think the biggest problem with our home form is because we don't have a team. We don't have a team.
We know
that dominate the ball.
We know, TJ. We know that Harry will give Frank time because he already said it. He will give Frank time. We can lose, but the problem is that
I don't want us to lose.
We don't. I don't want us to lose too. My God,
Yeah.
England is in
Before someone takes it out of context. anyway, yeah. But
You started to sound like Eugene. You started to sound like Eugene just then. He wants us to get relegated for a whole new change.
yeah. Well, I no. When Levy was around, right?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. No, I understood you.
Wanted to get us relegated, so Levy will get kicked out. But now he's being kicked out, right? I please don't get us relegated, Frank. I beg you, please don't. But we do know, right? We do know our owners won't let it happen. You get what I'm saying? If he gets down to that dangerous, it won't matter whether the fans will want him or don't want him, or love him or don't love him, right?
They're not going to sack him.
No, if we go down to 17, 18, right, he will get the sack. That will be guaranteed. You get what I'm saying? But if he maintains somewhere in the mid-table from 17 to 12, 10th, right, then, we're okay. Guys, England is in Group L.
L?
Yeah, the last group. From pot one,
for the World Cup.
For the World Cup, yeah. Guys, we're doing a live watch along for the World Cup now. In Group A, that's Mexico in position number 1. Group B, Canada. Group C, Brazil. Group D, USA. Group E is Germany. Group F is Netherlands, right? And then Group G is, my gosh, how many groups are we having for this?
Apparently, the games will take place in Toronto, Dallas, New York, New Jersey, Boston, Philadelphia.
Group H is Spain. Group I is France. Group J is Argentina. Group K is Portugal. And the last group is England. Group L. 1, 2, 3.
There will be a World Cup final
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Freaking hell, there's 12 groups.
Yeah.
Such a what? You know what, Eugene? I think it's a problem with football. Yeah, they've given us more games, but the quality's got worse.
Yeah, I know.
Well, how can you expect the quality to get better?
I'm going to say this now, right?
This World players because they get injuries.
Guys, I'm going to say this now, right? This World Cup draw, right, is semi-AI. You ever seen that? Semi-AI, you know? So somewhere someone is choosing who's going to play who.
AI. Oh, okay.
Semi-AI. Oh, you watch, right? You watch. England, you watch. England is going to play Wales or Scotland or something like that.
Right. It's like how we always play Arsenal away first and we play them at home in the league always second. It's always around the same time as well.
That's because we're cursed, though. That's a different thing. Right. Oh, guys, and the only thing is that, right, maybe Frank is cursed, right? Because, Daniel Levy got sacked.
He cursed him when he left the club. He did some juju. Like, do you remember Adebayor's juju? Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Levy's given Frank some, supplements that make him stupid.
No, you know what? Back to the Brentford game. I'm predicted a win because of my birthday. And if we lose dramatically, I'm sorry, fuck the 2 years. I'm Frank out.
TJ, how old
okay,
are you?
TJ, what did we draw?
26.
Oh,
What did
mate.
we draw?
Say that. What, say that again? Say that again.
Anyways.
Yeah, you're old man.
Is
Sorry.
Draw? What would we draw? Would you be still Frank out?
Now, if we draw, I'm gonna still be Frank. Like Frank, give him time, let him try something, innit?
Yeah,
but he has to look again. It's not look. Let me make it clear. I don't care about if we lose. I care about the performance. I need to see something. I need to see why we brought Frank in. Personally, that's my issue. I need to see. Alexa, stop. Yeah, I need to see why we sacked a winning manager to go through this new process. And they really and truly, this year has to convince me that it's not a backward step. So far, it's telling me that it's a backward step.
Okay, guys.
Sorry, I can't.
That's a bit harsh. Okay.
What's a bit harsh?
The guy goes, "You sound like you're in mid-50s." I was like, "What the fuck?" Anyway.
Who, me? Yeah, man. This team has put me through mid-50s. This team has put me through mid-50s.
Yeah.
And Eugene wants to see us win Eugene wants to see us win a league before he passes away, man. Listen, listen. God willing, you live a long life.
Trophy.
No, God willing, you live a long life and you see it, my friend. Yeah, I'm gonna estimate. Look, I'm gonna make an estimate here. Yeah, you're gonna see us win a league when you hit like 82, 83.
82, 83. That means I'll have another 24 years. Another Levy era.
literally.
Realistically, I can't see us winning a league with the way we operate, the way we look, even up to the fact of our transfer policies and like how
that's the
like I can't see us dramatically get better, because realistically to challenge, just to challenge, we need to get rid of half of our squad. You can't, like, I can't see like from the proper players that we have, I don't see challenging players. Do you understand where I'm coming from? I can probably list maybe 3 or 4 that could probably stay in the squad. Is that me being harsh?
No.
Because for me, the goalkeeper has to improve. Yeah.
100%, mate, 100% agree with you about that. Yeah.
Yeah. The defense has to also improve as well. To challenge, it has to improve. The midfield
100%.
has to massively improve. And you already know our attacking line. It has to definitely get revamped.
Yeah.
So in order for you
that's a lot of work. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly. So that's why I'm predicting 82, my friend. Good luck. I wish you the best.
Well, you said that. Good luck. I wish you the best.
But because look, let me be real, yeah. You wanting us to win the league, and I'm turning 26 on Saturday. Realistically, I'm gonna see my team win a league at the age of 50. Realistically, I can't see it. I can't see it in the next 2-3. I can't. You know what? There's so much work to do. Because to challenge, you need 2 players of good quality in each. in each position, and we don't have that.
We
Look
definitely
at
don't have
Arsenal
that.
right now. Realistically,
We
look
don't have
what
that.
yeah, we don't. So by the time I hit 50, maybe I might see it.
My God, that'll be 30 years from now.
100%, my friend. And if I'm still talking about
30 years from
this
now, I'll be
bullshit,
88, 87. Hopefully, I'm not dead by then.
that's what I'm saying. Good luck, my friend.
Yeah.
I know. I hope you live a abundant, long life, but
Long life.
I think that's unrealistic, my friend. I
You're saying he's
generally
not going to live a long life?
no. I believe he's going to live a long life, but I
Oh, okay, I thought you said he's not.
realistically, no. I realistically don't believe that you're going to witness
England
it.
is in the same group of Croatia. That'll be a fucked up scenario.
They always get Croatia. Yeah.
The group games
Why did England always play Croatia in every tournament?
looking
Wait,
it's gonna be that.
Has, do you think you're going to live to see a league title?
No.
You see, this is what I'm saying. If you got us youngsters saying no,
why are you guys saying no? If you guys don't believe that we can win the league title,
we
right?
don't.
We ain't gonna win the league title. You guys must believe we can.
Man,
Have a
listen,
TV
when
tournament where
the-
it's like, we need to believe. What was it? We need to
Bro,
believe. What was it?
yeah, man, I was believing under a winner. Now I can't believe under someone that hasn't actually ever won anything. You see that amount of building we're gonna have to do to get there. There's so much work.
Austria or Croatia. All right, let's see how that goes.
If you really think about it, think about the teams around us. Yeah. Arsenal is 5 years into their project, or 6, whatever. Yeah. Man City is what, 5, 6, 7 years into their project. Liverpool is 2 years into their project. Yeah. Chelsea is 3 years, 4 years into their project. Even Man United is 3 years into their project. I can list the rest of the teams, bro. To win a title, good luck.
Shit, guys, I told you it's fixed. We're gonna get Croatia.
England always play Croatia. I don't know why. Like every tournament.
No, but in the group matches.
Yeah. How many teams are in each group? Is it 4 still?
Yeah, still 4.
But the quality is going to be a lot less because there's 12 groups, though. Surely.
You see, I told you, England is getting Croatia.
Yeah, you knew something that we didn't know.
Match fixing.
Yeah. I already told you guys. No, but I tell you,
But
right? England in the World Cup need hard matches. If they can get past these hard matches, right, it will prove that. But tell you the truth, right? We'll win 2 games and we'll lose to Croatia, and then
Brazil, Morocco, interesting.
Yeah,
that's a good tie.
Spain, Uruguay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
France,
That's an interesting tie as well.
Yeah. Canada, Switzerland, that's all right, I guess.
You know what I've just been addicted to? Boiled eggs. I don't know why.
Boiled eggs?
Yeah, man. I don't know why. Boiled eggs.
I'm ordering like Nando's. I'm gonna order Nando's or something. I don't know.
Tujo's face just looked like I'm fucked.
Nah, you know what it is, innit? I don't really have boiled eggs. I haven't had boiled eggs in the last 5 years. But this week,
5 years.
God.
5 years.
Yeah. Boiled eggs, like it's just very long to make, man. And for me, it's just long to fill the.
Like 8 minutes. That's it.
No, I'm saying I haven't had a boiled egg for like 5 years.
Oh, you haven't eaten a boiled egg in 5 years. Why?
That's what I'm saying. Man. I don't get it.
It's too long, man. You know the peeling process. That process is long.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
Yeah, man. And you know I'm lazy, man. You know sometimes when you have to like make extra effort to just crack the egg. Yeah, man. It's just bare long, isn't it?
Yeah.
TJ, you need a woman in your life. Let the woman crack the egg for you.
Man, you know what is here?
Come home and eat the egg.
You know what it is, isn't it? Yeah. I, women and me just like, yeah, I love it, but they're just like, I can't lie to you. I'm on my Playboy stage.
Ah, yeah, I know. Yeah, you're young, right? You're only what 20, so yeah, enjoy your life.
Everyone's
Yeah,
gone
man.
through that, man. It was fun. It was a fun time.
Yeah, you shouldn't be worrying so much about Spurs, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, Spurs is my life. What you talking about? Right now,
You
it's
should be
not.
worrying.
I
Yeah, no, it's
struggle
not.
to watch Spurs, but Spurs is my life, man. Nothing comes
I know.
close to Spurs.
My God, that bicycle kick by Romero, right, was like bloody slow motion shit, right?
Yeah. It should have been
Yeah,
saved.
Guys,
It should have
during
been
the game.
saved.
You're right. He should have saved
No,
it. He
guys,
should have
you
saved
know, this is a true story, right? I didn't do the watch along, but I watched the game in my bed. When they scored that goal, right, in the dying minutes, I switched off my phone, and I forgot there was so much injury time. Next thing I knew, right, hey, we're 2-2. I know.
Oh my God, Mosquera is injured for Arsenal for 6 to 8 weeks.
You know what?
That's quite big,
you know what? Look, even though I didn't watch the game, yeah, because I just couldn't be asked, man. You know, I already read it off that it was going to be a loss. Yeah, clearly I was wrong in it. Yeah, but in terms of like the bicycle kick, it felt good that we scored against Ramsdale.
He was ex-Arsenal, isn't it? Ex-Arsenal.
Yeah, it did feel good, didn't it? But I don't know how he let that go in. It went through 3 players before. It was so slow. Ramsdale probably had a bet to bet for it to be a draw or something.
You can see, yeah. That's a good point, man. I didn't think of that.
Nah, man. You know these players. You know, if I was a player, bro, just know. I'll come on the show and I say, "Yo, my friend, like, there's money to be made." Bro, you know how many corrupt things I'll do, man? I'll make people rich. I'll make people rich, man. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, and I'll make people rich. I'll make people generate. I'll help the community out. You know, like, realistically, innit? Yeah, realistically, that's like game-changing money. Imagine I say to you, look, I know we're gonna lose this game. Look, I am a Spurs fan. Cool. I'm gonna get a red card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go put this much. Yeah.
No, I'll tell you to take a mortgage out, bro. All down. Slap it.
Yeah.
One-time thing.
Bet at all? TJ, do you bet at all?
Nah, it's haram. It's against my religion, man.
Yeah.
It's against my religion, but
I think you told me before, actually. I should remember.
Yeah, man. It's against my religion. However, when I believe there's gonna be some, I'm really, you know, weirdly, it might sound crazy. I'm actually good at predicting bets to come through. Example, I'll give you a great example in it, yeah? A great example. A few months ago, innit, yeah, one of my boys in it asked me, yo, like, should I put money on Saka scoring? Yeah. And at this time he was like on his slow streak, innit, yeah? And I said, realistically, it's a hard bet, but it was like 1 in 4 or something like this. 1 in 4 or something like this. Yeah.
TJ,
I said,
remember wait, TJ. You remember that you were saying, right? A bet on Richarlison scoring in one of the games?
I got that right as well. Yeah. Against who was it again?
It will be Brazil, France, final Spain, Argentina. Oh my God!
Richarlison scoring against who was it? Against we got slapped up. It was like 4-1.
Man United.
No. It wasn't Man United.
Arsenal.
It was against Arsenal. Yeah, it was against Arsenal. Yeah. Listen, one of my boys put money down. He put £400 on 4-on-1, bro. He made bank. He took me out for Nando's.
Wow. Yeah.
I told you guys. I actually told you live. Do you remember? I came on and I said, "Yo, man, put money on Richarlison."
You did actually say that. To be fair, you did actually say that. I remember.
It's against my religion, isn't it? It's against my religion to bet. And I honestly, like, look, although I'm not as religious as I would love to be, these things, in it, yeah, I'll just stay away from because I'm not going to tempt me. You know when you get your first win, you're going to be tempted to do the second one, third win, and then
I know what you mean.
And then I'm going to come on and be like, "Yo, bro, I need to set up some OnlyFans. I'm broke."
But I suggested that to you before, man, and you didn't want to do it.
Yeah. But who's going to be buying my OnlyFans?
Naked, man. When you come on naked on the show, we're like, start your OnlyFans.
Yeah. But yeah, one of my boys put £400 on Richarlison and he ended up cashing out. And yeah, man, he took me out for Nando's.
Mate, you made a lot of money actually out of that.
No, I'm actually, weirdly, a few of the bets I've actually suggested for people to do have come through.
Really?
Yeah, maybe you should be the oracle of betting.
Sorry, say that again?
You should be the oracle of betting.
The oracle.
Yeah, but then, you know what? As soon as I try to do it, that's when there's going to be problems.
No. You do a prediction show, right, bro? Right? Put a few predictions out there, right? On your channel, right? And then if you are accurate, the subscribers will come, right? Then later they can give you super chats. Woohoo!
Okay, cool.
Instead of having OnlyFans, you get super chats instead.
Super chats, yeah. But
you don't need to do
again, it's kind of against my religion because I'm going to be profiting off of it, though. That's the only problem.
Yeah, but bro, you need to build up to your 1,000 subscribers first, right? You think that's going to be so easy?
Man, I'm not no YouTuber, man. I can't be out for the content. When Tottenham's playing like this.
Brazil. What? Scotland are playing Brazil.
Yeah,
that's going to be a difficult picture.
So, Group H, Spain, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Interesting. But apparently, if England get through, their route will be like Brazil, France, and then Argentina or Spain in the final. That's what I read now.
England can either have Panama, Algeria, or Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. Can you imagine Uzbekistan?
That's what team?
Uzbekistan.
Yeah, and then who? Who else?
Algeria, Uzbekistan.
That's not too bad.
Yeah. You can't take Norway, so you got either Panama or Uzbekistan. So it's not too bad.
All right, what's the score prediction for Brentford, isn't it? Because we keep sidetracking.
2-0.
I'm going 2-1 Tottenham.
2-0. I'm gonna go 2-0 Tottenham,
bro.
But hear me out, yeah. Hear me out.
Yeah.
There's a chance. Look, I'm being really positive with my predictions based on my birthday, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
But deep down, if it wasn't my birthday, I think we could lose 1-0.
All right.
So banking on you to like inspire us to victory, I guess.
I'm banking on my birthday. Listen, if we lose, and if we lose dramatically, yeah, bro, I'm frank out, man. I'll be so honest with you. I'm telling you in advance.
Okay, all right.
Guys, you're here, right? If Spurs lose on Saturday, TJ will be frank out. Woohoo! And I'll still be a frank, don't care.
Because look, how can you this is the thing, innit? Look, you might think I'm premature, but like, how can you support someone that
Panama is
struggling to beat teams?
Panama's going to get smacked by England. Harry Kane is going to get 5 goals and he'll be top goals.
Yeah, literally. 7 goals in 1 game. Yeah.
Sorry, but like realistically, if we lose dramatically, if it's like a 3-0, 3-1 loss.
But what about performance, right? If we put up a performance and we lose, how would you take it?
That's fine. No. That's perfectly fine. Look, I'll come on here and say, look, the performance is good. That's building blocks.
But will you be still Franco?
I don't know, man. I want to give this guy time as well, you know, because realistically, who are we going to go for? If it's not like realistically, the candidates are just like nonsense. Because we're not going to get Glasner. I don't think Glasner will step down.
Well,
That's
problem with Glasner is not you and me and Eugene. The problem with Glasner is our fan base. They say they want Glasner, but because he plays free at the back and a 3-4-3, they'll have some games where we'll play very counter-attacking, right? That's just his style was mainly counter-attacking, bear in mind.
Yeah.
And our fans, they're so fixated on us playing like attacking football every game, like always with the ball. They'll eventually they say they want him, but they'll just hand him out because they'll be like, oh, they'll get fed up if he's defensive or something, say 2-3 games in a row or something. Or do you know what I mean? Like he's very 3-4-3.
Yeah, you know, look.
Us three won't have a problem with him, but I'm just saying our fan base might. I'm just saying.
Okay, wait. Can I ask you guys a question? If you found out Glasner was willing to come to Tottenham, would you drop Frank?
Yeah, because I wanted Glasner first.
Yeah, I would drop Frank in a heartbeat.
Yeah, of course we would, right?
Because Glasner's a better manager anyway.
Glasner is in a comfortable position where he is, right? Unless the January transfer window comes along, and you know Steve Parish is not going to do what he wants.
Where he goes.
Yeah. And he would just no, it doesn't matter because Glasner's got one more year in his contract. So for him, it doesn't matter for him. He can leave.
I think he can talk to other clubs, can't he, in January? I might be wrong.
I don't know.
But why would he choose? Also, what would make him choose Tottenham? That's my issue.
The only thing that he will choose Tottenham is because no other team is coming in for him. Right? That's one thing. Right? And
I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. I choked on the fucking shell.
Yes.
Bro, this is what I'm saying, man. I hate boiled eggs for that one purpose.
Why are you eating the shell? What?
Man, I peeled it and I missed a bit.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you talking about eating the shell? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no,
I've not had boiled eggs for like a year, maybe. I don't think I've had them for like a year or so.
Yeah, man.
Why you eating boiled eggs now?
I'm eating them. I'm eating 4 of them right now.
Okay, why 4?
Because I'm hungry.
Of course you're hungry.
Right, guys. I thought you had your boyfriend in the room with you, TJ. What?
Oh, no way, man. That's gay, bro. Allow it, man. Allow it, man. You get that comment? You get that comment? Because I choked, innit? Yeah. Oh, yeah, listen as well, yeah? For me, Frank can, if we perform well, I think that could give the players a bit of a boost. Do you know? We have to take a game at a time because look, again, realistically, he's only been in the job for less than 5 months. Yeah? 5 long months. Let's keep it buck. But ultimately, I hope Frank wins. I definitely I really want him to succeed so badly. Yeah, I know I was against the appointment, but I really want to see him succeed because I don't want to go through the process of rebuilding again. That's my biggest issue. That whole process of rebuilding. Look, we're still rebuilding under Frank, right? But the whole process of rebuilding, finding the right players that can suit the next manager's tactics, it's just going to be all long.
That's an interesting group. Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and then either Denmark, Czech Republic, Republic of Ireland, and Macedonia.
Yeah.
Some of these groups are really weird.
You know, that's how you know Tottenham's not important when we're talking about other things. When we're talking about World Cup. You see,
true, right?
this is what Frank has done.
We lost our importance the day we sacked Ange. That's all.
100%, I agree with that. And I understand a lot of fans hated the fact that we lost so many games. But look, we're losing so many games right now. So what makes the difference? That's my issue.
It's not Ange. It's not Ange.
It's not Ange. But see, most of the fans that didn't want that wanted
TJ, because of the 22 losses, right? The Spurs fans, right, would have taken a dog looking after us as the manager. You know what I'm saying? Hertha, the tea lady, to be our manager. They would have accepted it. You get what I'm saying? Anybody who come in, they would have accepted it. It's not Ange, you know. So
what's your opinion about Poch? Would you want Poch back?
No.
I would take
honestly.
him. I think I would take him.
Hey, no, wait. Levy's not here. And if Enoch listens to Poch, yes.
But will they listen to Poch?
You know what? That would be a fairy tale move, to be honest with you.
Will they listen to Poch? It's a good question, actually. Will they listen to Poch?
I don't know, man.
Playing Germany, Ecuador.
Well, I do think that is possible because the USA, Poch's contract at the USA, I think, runs out after the World Cup in the summer. So say we have another half season, because I think it'll be the whole season basically of Frank by that point, right? Say it doesn't go very well.
Guys, the way I see Poch coming back, right, is Frank being mediocre the whole season throughout, right? And the football sucks. Then most probably he'll get sacked and we'll bring in Poch. But the problem is, right, if he brings us into the relegation zone, the trigger will be pulled, right? The owners ain't going to wait for us to see whether Frank will goes out.
We've got no Dyche. There's no Dyche.
No, you can bring Sam Allardyce in then. Sam Allardyce or Southgate. Or Southgate.
Southgate, are we serious?
Oi, don't you remember the Southgate versus Ange debate we had?
Yeah, man. And you were clueless. Yeah, whoever wanted Southgate lost the plot that day.
It was on the stream I was on that you watched. Do you remember that? However it was.
Yeah.
They were like, Southgate
and they were clueless. They were clueless even considering. Look, I'll be honest with you. If the next candidate is Southgate, I'll keep Frank.
Even if we are relegated.
We can't go where.
No, even if we are relegated.
Look, you've been screaming this for a good 2-3 years, or 2 years, isn't it? Maybe that's what we need as a club.
Maybe they'll humble us and have standards.
Yeah.
Right. And the players are shit, right?
Because you know what, if you take the template of like Leicester is a really successful team, if you think about it, yeah? But look where they are right now. Yeah, look where they are right now.
They also went from 16th, 17th, whatever was season 4, and then they won the title. Then they got dropped down again. Yeah.
Yep, that was Ranieri.
Because they sacked their manager.
I don't think it's because they sacked Ranieri. Ranieri was like doing really badly in the season after.
Yeah. Like what Slot is doing now.
Yeah, that Slot decline must be studied.
Did you hear Netflix bought Warner Brothers?
Bro, what happens if Slot gets sacked and then Frank brings us down to that level?
They'll go for Ange.
Then they'll go for Ange and then we'll get Slot.
You know, I wouldn't mind Slot coming to Tottenham.
Yeah.
You know, look, let me be honest with you. Obviously, what he's doing at Liverpool right now is an outrage because
we're gonna get New Zealand and Panama, and Harry Kane is going to score 15 goals, and he's going to get the goal. Oh, dear.
All right, guys. Is there anyone else want to talk about
don't give
Spurs,
England-
or should we end the stream? Because, like, yeah. Um,
I keep
Yeah,
trying
you
to,
think-
I keep trying to drive it back to Tottenham, but it keeps going back to World Cup.
yeah.
That just shows how bad Tottenham is right now. When we can't talk about Tottenham, and we can talk about
Yeah, why
anything else but Tottenham.
It's gonna be exciting. The World Cup, right? We're doing a World Cup draw watch along now on Hesper TV, bro.
Yeah.
Who else is doing it? Yeah, we're with the big boys now. Woohoo!
Hey, what's your prediction? Who do you think's going to win it?
The whole thing.
I said 2-0.
It's a good
Yeah, the whole
question,
thing. Yeah,
I don't know.
What, the
Good
World Cup?
question.
yeah.
I don't know. Let's see what the bookies are up to first. All right, let's see the
Good
draw
question.
coming up.
You
Who's
think
in line?
England's got a chance? You think England's got a chance with Tuchel?
They always have a chance because England actually have a good team. They just never play. I don't know why.
But under Tuchel, I think they have a good chance. You know,
They need to decide what their best team is first because
Bro,
They
we're
can't.
gonna get Ghana or New Zealand.
England have to win their group.
Oh,
Then
no.
come on.
No, we're getting Ghana. You know why?
We've got
Because
Ghana. So England, Croatia,
yeah, we're gonna
Ghana,
get Ghana
Panama.
because we can't get New Zealand because Group G, right, has already got an African team in it.
Look at
We're
Scotland's
getting
group:
Ghana.
Brazil,
Kudos
Morocco,
to
Haiti,
playing
and
Premier League
Scotland.
players. Semenyo will be back with the Premier League players.
I think Scotland could get out their group. You know, they've got Morocco and Haiti. If they win those
Haiti.
games, sure
Haiti is playing Brazil, bro. My gosh, Vinicius Junior is gonna have a goal fest there. England's got Ghana.
That'll be a
England should
difficult
win
time.
the group.
Guys, England has got Croatia, Ghana, and Panama. Oh.
Interesting.
England have to win their group, man. They have to win their group, surely.
Now the only hurdle is Croatia, Ghana, and Panama should be quite okay, right? But don't forget we lost to Senegal in the friendly.
Mm. Oh, I remember. Yeah, you're right. We did lose to Senegal in the friendly.
Yeah.
What,
right, guys.
What do you?
Donald Trump.
One more question.
Donald Trump's not doing draw.
Wait, one more
really.
question. One more question.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't speak about this. What do you think our back line's going to be like against Brentford? Because I believe that Danso's going to play.
VDB is coming back.
You think they play
So it's gonna be
Danso and
VDB and
Van der Ven? Danso and Van
I
der
think
Ven.
he's going to play Danso and Van der Ven.
And you're going to
Yeah,
say
he
play
might.
Slavia Prague, he's going to play
You never
Romero.
know, right? What he'll do.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Because
say
Frank
Romero
changes
or
a
Slavia.
lot of players. We changes 3 or 4 players a game, already.
And what? Do you think
That's
he's going to
what
go
I
with Jed Spence?
Yeah, I think he's going to go with Spence because Spence didn't play
DGA
last
Jed
week.
Spence, man. He's my favorite player, man.
Yeah.
No, I rate him. I rate him. Look, I just rate him for the vibes, innit? You know what I'm talking
That's
about?
why we need a left back because he can't keep playing on the left and the right. Like he can't. He has to stick to one of them, I think.
But why don't we try train up Van der Ven to play left back?
Then who's going
That's
to play?
also
He
an
can
option.
play left back. He plays left back for
Who's going to play in defense? Danso and
Netherlands.
Romero.
Danso Romero in the middle, right back.
Van der
Oh, no,
Ven.
not for this game. Not for this game. But why don't we use him as a left back? Do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he's an option. He can play left back.
Yeah,
he plays
can,
there
but
for
we
Holland.
don't.
He plays there for Holland or
Mm.
Netherlands. He actually plays at left back because Timber plays with Van Dijk in the middle, and then he plays on the left. I
Mm.
can't
Yeah.
remember the right back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He can play left back if he wants to, but the problem is that, oh, Frank, all I can say is that please don't think anymore. Put out call a regular, consistent 11. You can tweak it with 1 or 2 players, right? But don't make 4 changes, 5 changes to every time we come out against the team. Don't play with fear, right? Just go out there and be Frank. Don't be Brentford Frank. Be Tottenham Frank. Right?
Okay, I'm not that mean,
That's what
but
I
anyway. Yeah.
And guys, don't forget, subscribe to Hasper TV, Spurs Vision TV, into Spurs TJ. He'll be giving naked predictions soon on football scores. Put
And
money in.
please
Once
subscribe
you
to
get
the
1,000
OnlyFans
subscribers.
Spurs. Teach.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start it soon, innit? Soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hopefully we see a Spurs win tomorrow. So,
I do hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully.
Come on, you
Hope the Kings.
Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.